Ever feel like your study life is pure chaos? Deadlines piling up, phone notifications nonstop, motivation crashing, and you're left wondering, how do people stay so focused and get everything done without losing their mind? But here's the thing, Japanese students seem to handle insane pressure with incredible discipline. Top exam scores, long school days, clubs till evening, and still they stay calm and consistent. It's not superhuman willpower, it's built-in habits that start super early. Today, I'm revealing the real secrets behind Japanese students' legendary discipline. Tip 1. Plan your day before you start. One of the biggest reasons Japanese students stay so disciplined is that they never just wing it. Every day starts with a clear plan. They know exactly what subjects they'll study, which chapters or topics to cover, and how much time to spend on each task. This might seem simple, but it's actually a huge part of staying focused and consistent. Think about it. How often do we sit down to study and waste the first 20-30 minutes deciding what to do, scrolling on our phones, or just staring at books? Planning your day beforehand solves that problem. Take just 5-10 minutes each morning, or even the night before, to map out your study session. Write down your subjects, break big tasks into smaller chunks, and give yourself realistic time slots. When you do this, your brain automatically knows what to focus on, and the stress of what should I do next disappears. Over time, this habit trains your mind to stay organized, disciplined, and consistent without relying on motivation alone. Tip 2. Study in short, focused bursts. Japanese students don't just sit for hours staring at a book, hoping something will stick. Instead, they study in short, highly focused bursts with small breaks in between. This method keeps their mind fresh and prevents burnout. Think about it. How many times have you sat down to study for 2 or 3 hours straight, only to realize your mind wandered and you barely remembered anything? Studying in long, distracted stretches is actually less effective than short, intense sessions. By focusing fully for 25-50 minutes at a time and then taking a 5-10 minute break, you give your brain the chance to absorb information and recharge. During these short bursts, eliminate all distractions. Put your phone on silent, close unnecessary tabs, and really commit to the subject in front of you. Even if it feels like a small session, the concentration you build adds up. Over time, this habit trains your brain to focus more deeply and consistently, and you'll notice studying becomes less of a struggle and more of a routine you can actually stick to. Tip 3. Start with hardest topics first. One thing Japanese students do that most people overlook is tackling the hardest or most challenging subjects first. They know their energy and focus are strongest at the start of a study session, so they use it where it matters most. Think about your own study habits. How often do we start with easy or fun topics just to delay the difficult ones? By the time we get to the hard stuff, we're already tired, distracted, or losing motivation. Starting with the toughest topics first makes a huge difference. It forces your brain to engage when it's sharpest and prevents procrastination from building up. You don't need to spend hours on one subject. Just dedicate your freshest minutes to the areas you struggle with the most. Once the hard topics are out of the way, the rest of your session feels easier, lighter, and more productive. Over time, this habit trains your mind to face challenges head-on instead of avoiding them, and that's one of the key secrets behind real study discipline. Tip 4. Follow a fixed daily routine. Japanese students stick to a consistent daily routine, and it's a big reason why they stay disciplined. They have set times for studying, meals, breaks, and even sleep. Having a routine removes decision fatigue. Your brain doesn't waste energy figuring out what to do next. You can create your own simple schedule. Start with study blocks, take short breaks, and finish with a review. Over time, following the same pattern every day makes focus automatic, and studying stops feeling like a struggle. Tip 5. Write and read out loud. A lot of students make the mistake of just writing notes silently and thinking that's enough to remember things. Japanese students, however, take a different approach. They write things down and read them out loud while studying. When you read aloud while writing, your brain is triggered in multiple ways. You see the words, you say them, and you hear them. This combination makes your memory stronger and helps you remember information for the long term. It's much more effective than silently copying notes or just reading textbooks. Next time you're studying or taking notes in class, don't just write, say it aloud, explain it to yourself, or even pretend you're teaching someone else. This habit makes your brain work harder, so what you learn actually sticks. Over time, it builds a deeper understanding and a more reliable memory. Tip 6. Self-test after every few pages. Japanese students don't just read and hope they remember. They test themselves regularly after finishing a few pages or a topic. This helps them see what they truly understand and what needs more attention. You can do this too. After reading a chapter or completing a set of notes, close your book and try to recall the key points or solve a few problems without looking. It might feel challenging at first, but this active approach trains your brain to remember better and reduces last-minute cramming. Tip 7. Eliminate distractions completely. It's impossible to focus when your phone keeps buzzing, social media is calling, or there's constant background noise. To study effectively, create an environment where distractions are completely removed. Turn off notifications, keep your phone out of reach, and clear your desk of anything that isn't related to what you're working on. When distractions are gone, your brain can fully concentrate on the task at hand. You'll notice that even a short study session feels much more productive than hours of distracted scrolling. Over time, your ability to focus strengthens naturally. The key is consistency. Every time you sit down to study, make distraction-free focus the default. Soon, deep concentration won't feel like effort. It will become a habit that your brain expects. Tip 8. Track your progress visually. Keeping track of what you've done is more powerful than most students realize. When you see your progress in front of your eyes, whether it's ticking off completed tasks in a notebook, marking chapters finished, or filling in a checklist, it gives your brain a real sense of achievement and pushes you to keep moving forward. This habit doesn't just feel good, it also helps you stay on top of your studies. You can immediately spot which topics or subjects aren't advancing and make adjustments before it becomes a problem. By noticing gaps early, you avoid last-minute stress and keep your study routine structured and organized. Over time, tracking your progress turns consistent effort into a visible, rewarding habit. The small satisfaction of marking a task complete might seem minor, but it builds momentum, reinforces steady work, and trains your mind to value regular, consistent effort over irregular bursts of cramming. Seeing your growth in real time makes your hard work tangible and motivates you to maintain focus day after day. Tip 9. Review regularly, not just before exams. Waiting until the last minute to cram might seem like a shortcut, but it doesn't help your memory or understanding in the long run. Reviewing lessons consistently, even for a few minutes every day, is much more effective. Go over what you studied the previous day or week, quiz yourself, or summarize key points in your own words. This repetition strengthens your memory and makes recall during exams much easier. Regular review also helps you notice patterns, connect ideas, and understand topics more deeply instead of just memorizing facts. You can make your reviews more effective by using different techniques: flashcards, mind maps, teaching someone else, or even recording yourself summarizing topics and listening back. Mixing methods keeps your brain engaged and helps information stick better. By making review a daily habit, studying becomes less stressful, and you no longer have to rely on last-minute cramming. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, turning regular review into long-term success. Eventually, you'll find that exams feel less intimidating, your confidence grows, and learning becomes more enjoyable because you truly understand the material. Tip 10. Find joy in the journey. Being disciplined doesn't mean your life should be all work and no joy. If every day is only about books or tasks, it can leave you stressed, frustrated, and even drained. True discipline supports your life. It doesn't take it over. Start your day with something that makes you happy. Listen to music, step outside, enjoy a hobby, or just take a few quiet minutes for yourself. These small moments of joy keep your mind fresh, your heart light, and your motivation alive. When you balance effort with enjoyment, life stops feeling like a constant grind. Focus comes naturally, learning becomes easier, and your days feel brighter. Remember, the goal isn't just to push through, it's to grow, feel alive, and cherish the journey along the way. And that's it. Follow these tips, stay consistent, and enjoy the process. Discipline doesn't mean grinding your life away. It's about studying smart, staying focused, and keeping your life balanced. Start today, and you'll see the difference. Start applying these habits today, and you'll see the difference. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips.